Hi everyone, welcome back to a different video, slightly different from the usual day in my life videos. I had been thinking of doing this from a very long time because of the questions that I get from you all. Whenever I do a day in my life video, the contents are usually planned. It will always include either any new recipes or any other changes happening in my life and so on. Many of you think in both ways, like some of you ask if I don't get tired. I'm a human being, yes, I do get tired. Some of you ask if my routine is always the same. The answer is no, every day is different, but yes, it includes cooking and home care, and even that has a change. Now, this is a video first time. I might have missed out many contents, but just showing you being a wife, being a mother, being a YouTuber, what's like a week in my life. Hope you would like it. Keep watching. So I began taking videos from last Thursday. I'm preparing puttu for myself. For kids, it was sandwich and some cookies because they, especially Rihan, is not a fan of puttu. That's my husband leaving for office. Every Thursday his office provides breakfast, so he doesn't take any breakfast from home. I'm having my breakfast, that's puttu and leftover chicken curry from the previous dinner. I actually forgot that I was taking a week in my life videos. That's popcorn popping up. Kids hadn't slept that afternoon, so they slept early and me and my husband thought of watching a movie. So to feel like being in a theatre, I made caramelized popcorn. I wasn't sure if it would come out well. This was a trial, so didn't take a video of preparing it. Shall show you all later. And a cup of coffee to sip on. My coffee beater wasn't working, so just beating it well with a spoon and it becomes foamy. That's milk for me. He likes black coffee. The kids were having popcorn first thing in the morning. That's vellappam for breakfast. I have the recipe for that with yeast and without, so check my description box for the links. That was a curd chutney, a similar one again to one of my earlier video. Check the link below. Evening time just got out for a drive. The sky was looking really very beautiful. Back home, that's soup getting ready. Now for this I have a recipe coming up. Next video is on this. Since the weather is getting cold, a soup was really warming. Rihan came back from coaching and having a soap now. Now this day was Saturday, but the next day, that Sunday, I was uploading my air fryer video. So Saturday was an editing day. I couldn't take much videos on that day because I was busy editing whenever I got time. My phone charging with the power bank. Arman was having a poem recitation, so giving him practice.
Good morning, judges, teachers, all my dear friends.
Sitting home and editing most of the time is sometimes very stressful. So my husband was anyway going to drop Rihan for coaching. So I quickly got into the car. I wasn't even completely ready.
Happiness, nobody wants pens. Today I'm going to recite the poem or rainbow. Now video or rainbow.
Back home, made Arman do his homework. Again got out for picking Rihan. I was editing late night, all had slept except me. It's 11 already. Waking up kids for school, breakfast and their tiffin getting ready. That's the tiffin for my husband, his breakfast. This is as usual, he forgot his car keys. It's 9:15 already. I have a lot of dishes to be cleaned and 10:30 I have to go to gym too. So many of you had asked me how I clean my clay pot. I used to clean with dishwashing liquid, but then many of you suggested to use basin or the ground floor, and I nowadays clean with it. So I add a teaspoon of the basin, the ground floor to the clay pot, and I clean with a scrubber. So it's all clean now. So nowadays I clean with basin and it's all very clean. I'm making rice porridge for my kids, and I know it's a simplest recipe. I'll be cooking something else for dinner, so right now I'm making rice porridge for lunch. This happens when I am in a hurry. It's 10:20 and I have finished cleaning. I have cleaned up everywhere. I have not mopped the floor. I've just brushed. The rice porridge is getting ready over here. As soon as I enter the gym, I get ready for the class that would start at 11 a.m. So getting a mat ready, and then I go for a walk to warm up. Some rest before getting ready to leave. I'll make keema for dinner, so I'm just keeping this outside. Now this is dried fish. I don't know if you all know about this. I think I have shown this in my fridge organization. So this is another fish, and I'll be frying this for the rice porridge. It's the best combination, I would say. Now this is the body cream that I use for my kids for their body, and this is the face cream that I use, Sebamed. That's for them, and this is for me.
Fish. F for fish. F for fish. F for fish. F for
voice please.
endagala ninnaga so
On to the bed for their afternoon nap. Now, after reading all your comments on air fryer, many of you asked if you could bake a cake in the air fryer. So quickly tried one. Powdering half cup sugar. I was too lazy to take a beater, so I did everything in a blender. Added half cup oil. Then add the powdered sugar and beat well for few seconds. Adding 2 eggs and blend it for a few seconds. Then goes in half cup milk. That's 1 teaspoon baking powder. Then half cup all-purpose flour. Then half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder and quarter teaspoon of cardamom powder. A pinch of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Beat well. I am making in this steel tiffin that fits in the air fryer. Preheating the air fryer for 2 to 3 minutes. Line the tiffin, adding half the batter. That's some raisins. Baked for 20 minutes. Pouring the rest to another tiffin. This was less than half, so I baked this for 15 minutes. In between making dinner, I decided to make keema biryani. I have the recipe for that. The only difference was I didn't fry the onions, instead sauteed them. This was done. Now this is a mixture of onion sliced, tomato chopped, 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. Then added a handful of coriander leaves chopped. Now this is the keema. Many of you had asked me how I clean the keema. I add it in this strainer and then clean it. Mix everything and cover and cook for 5 to 10 minutes in low flame, or else it will catch at the bottom. That's for the ghee rice. Rihan woke up, and there's my husband after office with a call. I forgot to tap the tiffin box before baking. That's why it looks like this when cut, air bubbles caught. Arman was still sleeping. Sink is all clean. My dishwasher had some drainage problem, so we just called a plumber on that day. Now there's a brother for repairing the drainage. Dinner time. We had early dinner on this day. Rehan began with his homework. Only after all the cleaning I saw this, their tiffin remained. It's been long time since I read a book, so when they did their homework, I read this book. Now Monday was completely an editing hurry-burry day because Tuesday I was uploading a video and I had the previous day biryani left for lunch. Usually I clean the bathroom every day, but deep cleans are given once or twice in a week. So today I made time for that. That's another recipe coming up. So I just uploaded my dinner recipes video and I have hardly 1 hour left to go to gym, and you can see the mess behind. It's all untidy. I have to clean, I have to cook, and only then I can go to gym. Okay, so I'll be replying to all the comments after that. See you soon. So this is a marination with 1 tablespoon red chili powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, some pepper, black pepper powder, salt, then crushed methi leaves, dried methi leaves, that's dried fenugreek leaves. So I've just marinated it and I'll be keeping this in the fridge and I'll fry only after we come back. Now you can see the time is 10:20. I have hardly 10 minutes to get ready and here everything is clean. I'm having one banana, that's a pre-workout snack. Will start now. It's almost 10:52. At 11 they start. Now before that, let me just upload today's video to Instagram and Facebook page. Going back after gym.
Nice. I'll not give you ice cream. Okay. I'm Mama giving my auditorium lollipop.
वो बहुत अच्छा वाला है उसको लेना.
I bought this cream actually to make butter chicken, but now I'll use this. I'll be adding this to the air fryer. Just sauteed in 1 onion and 1 tomato chopped with some spice powders, then added a paste of cashew and the cream. When Rehan was getting a shower, I was checking all of your comments. So I made fried chicken curry and white rice. Replying to all the comments after lunch. I know I have a lot of comments still left for replying. It was my birthday on that day, so we decided to have dinner from outside. Thank you to each one of you for wishing me. In fact, I had been getting so many advance wishes from a week earlier. So it's my birthday today and we have decided to eat out for dinner. We just came to pick Rihan. He is in the badminton coaching.
Happy birthday.
So we are going there for dinner, Piatto. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's an Italian restaurant. It was really a very beautiful ambience there. Salad and the bread. And this is a mix of seafood. I don't remember the name of the dish, but this is heaven. That's main course. That's grilled chicken for my husband. I and Rehan took steak. Arman went for Alfredo pasta. And finally, a surprise from my husband. Leaving back after a happy treat. Now, Wednesday, I felt a little low, was not as energetic as usual. Gave kids milk and cereals. Now having my breakfast. Kids were given canteen money to buy from school. I grabbed the tea and went for watching something on TV. I usually don't get time to watch TV these days. Rather, I would prefer some videos or editing. But when I feel lazy or want to be all alone, I take a cup of tea or coffee and either sit with some calming music or watch something on TV. Now, this is a spring onion. I just put in water again. It's growing slowly. And here is celery that I had. I had put this in water and now there is roots coming, you can see. Not so much of water, just little amount. It was almost going to be 12. Kids come home by 1:32 p.m. Since morning they were given canteen money. Again for lunch I didn't want to order from outside. So prepared a dal curry with idiyappam, that was their favorite. Didn't make rice that day. Adding all the pulses or dals available at home, tur dal, chana dal, urad dal, moong dal and the red cow beans. Washed it well. Added 2 small potatoes chopped, 1 onion, 1 tomato, 1 tablespoon red chili powder, half teaspoon turmeric powder, some salt, quarter teaspoon of garam masala powder, then water. Cook for 5 to 10 minutes in medium flame. That's hot water kept for mixing into the rice flour for the idiyappam. In between, I wanted to make a cake for showing you all, but it didn't come out well. Actually tried to make a Swiss roll cake. The cake tasted good, but the shape didn't come out well. So this happens sometimes. Not all the recipes are perfect for me. The dal is well cooked. Now, many of you told me that this is not called seasoning, it's called tempering. So thanks for correcting me. Now on, I'll be telling it tempering. So I'm tempering with mustard seeds, garlic chopped, and dried red chilies. He got this lollipop from his friend. Rehan always tries to guess the lunch. Now for evening, husband brought some snacks to have with tea. That's our traditional Kerala snack, ilada, stuffed coconut and jaggery in rice flour, steamed in banana leaf. I have a similar recipe done with wheat, you can check it out. So that's a week in my life. Do let me know if you liked this video, or should I continue with a day in my life video, or both. This is just to know your opinion, so do comment below. And that's for today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. See you with another one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.